James Money! Hey, Tactical! What's up? What'd you think about last night? That was a fucking mess. Was it not? Hey, 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 hey! Whoa! I'm just saying. You guys, you hear my voice, but you don't know what I look like when I'm doing stuff, and that was horrific. I feel like I need to make it smaller. You know what I mean? Because like that, not the picture. Like I need to make me bigger. I didn't know what was happening. That was very awkward to see myself doing my shit. I can do this. This is different. Okay, but when you was doing your shit, like do I got? Oh, it's my ring. I thought this was a booger. I thought this was. I don't even have booger issues. I thought my ring right here was a booger, and I was talking to James with the big flapjack right here. And it wasn't. It was my nose ring. Good morning, folks. I appreciate Tia. Good morning, my sweet pea. Can you hear me? You can't hear me. OBI, I see you. How you doing, OBI Tactical? You and my mom are the only person I know that can control crochet like that. Hey, yeah, I just, it's taken me a couple months to make 3 Afghans. I've gone through 4 boxes of yarn. I get donated yarn to me all the time. I have too much yarn. So I'm just trying to get rid of it. And I got this one I've been working on. Yep, it's really double stranded. I've been working on it for a few weeks now. And I'm gonna be done with it pretty soon. And hopefully I'll be able to start another one. I just got to get rid of the yarn. The best way to get rid of the yarn is to make an Afghan. So that's all I got to do about that. You know what I mean? Heard something while watching you. Don't know who that was. Daddy, I don't know who you are, but hey, I appreciate you coming in. I feel like if you leave me a message or something, I might get you back. Maze D, you know what? Lately, you've been going on. You do anyways. It's not lately. I've been up late at night. I am not a night owl. Hey, hey, if I'm only up at night, usually for one reason. But that wasn't it. I'm not trying to do the YouTube roller coaster train. You know what I mean? Like some of these folks out in these streets, they like the little YouTube ganger banger. I don't do YouTube ganger banger. You know what I mean? These are gonna be right here. Ronald, he's popping in. See, my phone's gonna be going off because I'm a YouTube hoe. Yeah, I got a lot of alerts. Run them down. Hey, yeah. We're doing Red Zoe coming to Fortnite. I think she might. She's starting to get the fever of it. You know what I mean? Bruce, I appreciate you coming in and saying hi, boxing. May Tactics, she's saying hi to Tactic. Mama Nuziko, you were sister. And then you went to mama. I feel like I have to call you sister. You know what I mean? Do you care? I mean, if you're a sister and a mama, does it matter? Can I get a name? Man? I mean, I feel like Red knew you first as sister. So I have to keep the sister because the mama don't roll off my tongue like that. And Redheadville, there's one mama up in here. It's me. I don't let no kids be calling other people stuff, and you ain't no child. So I'm gonna call you sister. Because that's the bond we made, okay? The last part's kind of hard for me. Ezekiel. Yay, sister. It works for me. We got little Johnny. Hey, yeah. Well, I'm glad you're a mod on Oma Gaming. Little Johnny. I mean, does mods make you feel important? Because in Redhead Villa, there's really not an importance. The only reason why I have some mods up in here is so that if I get bullshit, they can kick them out. And that's just really honestly the way that I have it. I have a really small mod group. But I'm glad you're a mod in Oma's. I mean, that's like, it's the only mod I lost that I hated was I lost my mod in Murder Show. And I lost my mod because of other people. Well, it's the same situation here. You got to suck it up, Buttercup. I mean, I know you never had one, but I love you for being here. I mean, do you feel you're not important because you're gray? Well, that's a lie and a facade. Okay? It's just a facade. You got to roll with the punches. Oma's my partner, by the way. I trust him with my whole YouTube heart. Nine the new guy. What are you doing? Are you starting to get addicted to your redhead? That's okay, everybody do. You know what I mean? I just say I'm like that sweet nectar. Yeah, redhead's like sweet nectar. Like you get a little taste and you just start craving shit. You know what I mean? Wellness with Frugal Mama. Oh, please, Lord, let it be. Jesus, bless Frugal Mama. Bless her family right where she stands, Lord Jesus. Protect her children. Be around her lover. Be around the home. Protect her channel in God's name. Amen. I love you. I'm so glad that you are here, Frugal. You make my day. Okay, let's see here. Bud Files is you just are a lover. Bud, you're a lover, not a fighter. You know? Yeah, when it was Pride Month, you had all the flags out. You was just like, yeah, the I don't give a shit flag, but I care about everybody flag. I mean, you just love everybody. I love it. See, Ryan's up in here. Hey, 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 hey. Caesar's coming back. You know, I feel like you need to order a salad when I say your name. I do. I feel like I need to order a salad with some chicken and a side of like, blue cheese, chunky, not tangy. You know what I mean? I mean, are you chunky and not tangy? I don't mind the chunks. I do mind the tang. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I just feel like I need to order salad every time I read your name. Okay, let's see here. I can't read it. Steezer? Why is it so small? Oh my, listening to you feels so energetic. You know, it's natural. It's natural. See, coffee actually calms me down. I'm way up here. Coffee brings me down here. Okay, sometimes I wake up right here, but then coffee brings me down here. And you got ADHD, ADD, that's what happens. But you never underestimate the power of a woman powered by caffeine and prayer. Hey, we will fuck some shit up in the morning. I mean, we are energized and we are giving our praises. We will do it all day long. We will. From the moment we get up to the time we go to bed. Y'all need prayers, you better get a hold of Redhead. I'll be praying for you. I don't care. You may have two dogs stuck in the front yard and you've been hosing them down for 24 hours and they're still stuck. I'll pray for them. I'll pray for them in Jesus' name and not the knots. I mean, it will survive. You got to believe in the power of prayer. See, General Patton. Look at you. General Patton, he almost didn't love Redhead no more. He almost didn't. He actually really kind of thought she was cool. And then, like, he tried to give her some, factual, intelligent shit because he's so smart. And I had to tell him I don't give a fuck. And then when I told him I didn't give a fuck, I just didn't hear from him too much more after that. But deep down inside, you General Patton, you love your redhead. Makes me feel good seeing your name in here. I love it to death. Anyways, tea time. Hey, 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 hey. Tea time. She goes in and has little bites. Do you watch her? I haven't watched you for a minute. That's neglect. And you're supposed to be my partner on the streets. Like if we was going out, I'd be like, I don't know what the fuck we're doing. I'm with tea time. Okay? If you want to know what the scheduling is, you need to talk to tea time. That's what I'm saying because I just roll with her. You know what I mean? Like she's on the path of we gonna have some fun because we gonna hang out. Well, I'm on the path with her. She's just the leader of the pack. You know what I mean? Let's see here. We got Yankee Kyle. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, I hear a pooch. Yeah, he's playing. He wants pickle juice. If you vaguely can see, this is pickle juice. She's very close to grandma. She likes my thighs. She likes my butt and my thighs. She likes to be around my butt and thighs. Well, Bootstrap, it's morning. He has ADHD. The other dogs do not. They have normal dog stuff. Bootstrap is on crack cocaine. Profusely. I don't purchase it for him. I don't know who his dealer is, but he's on crack cocaine. So right now, he's completely just trying to tear up the blankets and everything because he's trying to get to Pickle Juice, who's right here, but he's not really trying to get to Pickle Juice. He's just letting us know he's right there. Right? Yep. Yep. Gonna make a little pile of stuff. He might give me a hug. He's a hugger. I've never had a dog that was a hugger. Bootstrap, you want to give Grandma a hug? You want to come give Grandma a hug? Come on. You want to give me a hug? You gonna show them that you do hugs? Yeah, come here. Come here. What do we have to do it this way? Did you have to do it this way? Hi. Hi, baby. Is him a good bad boy? Is him a good bad boy? Huh? Yeah, you're a mutt. Then you crazy schizophrenic. Yeah, no, see, he wants pickles. Look, look. That's all. He don't care. He just wants Pickles. Pickles is his best friend, but she hates him. You know what I mean? Technical. Raider Ray! Good morning, Raider Ray! It's good to see you! Hey! I don't know if you guys saw it, but I did my very first cam. I would love for you to be a part of it. It was my first time doing a cam. You know, it was different. You know, it was different. I have to get used to it. I have to maneuver my head. I cannot sit in porn position all night long. I can't do it. It was hurting my fucking neck. I mean, do porn stars have to get a little crook in their neck sewn together back right in here? Because, you know, this position was very difficult to be in and for a long time. You know, I think I did a 3-hour stream. I was in porn position. So, I mean, you know, I can't. That's not going to happen. So I may have to rearrange some stuff before I do it again. And you know what? Trial and error. No, I'm not playing with that right now. Trial and error. You know what I mean? You got to figure out what works for you. I found out that my dog, this dog, the other two didn't care. This dog, I had a mess. I had to vacuum. I had to clean my living room. It wasn't that horrific in here, but I did have to clean it up right when I got off my live because he tore everything apart. So I got, you know, we got to readjust some stuff. You know what I mean? BD97 said I hit the like. Well, how many of you others did? Pretend like you're playing with yourself and just flick it a little bit. You know what I mean? I don't know. Do it underneath your legs so it looks like somebody else is doing it. You know, notice how my middle finger was the strongest? Did you notice how that was the strongest finger? You know, I got pretty hands. I got pretty hands. I love you, Maze. I'm so glad that you're able to come into my chat, because you know I love you, and just be you. And if you happen to see some shit, well, just kick it out. You don't even have to address it. Just kick it out. You know what I mean? And if it was a mistake, I'll just correct it later. You know what I mean? But I love it. I love it that you just get to come in here and be with me. Did you? I did a cam yesterday, Puddin'. I did. I didn't know how to feel about it. First of all, when I first saw myself on the cam, that was weird. I could do this. This isn't weird to me. It was weird seeing me on the cam. I think it's because too much of my body was in it. I wasn't trying, but then I didn't know if I wanted my face to be like, oh, well, how you guys doing? We've already played some Fortnite duo solo because this is what we do up in Redheadville. I didn't know if I wanted to be up like that. You know what I mean? Up at people's, but I wasn't trying to be like, hey. I wasn't trying to do that neither. You know, I don't need encouragement when something's rolling. You know, action. You know what I mean? I'm the more reason why they made that up. The whole action word. It's my fault. Did I do okay, Oma? I didn't know. It was weird. I didn't feel uncomfortable. Alicia was saying, do you feel comfortable? I didn't feel uncomfortable. It was just really strange seeing me. Like I said, I was in the upright position. I'm in the thing looking like this. You know, it was a crick in the neck. Right here. It was a crick in the neck right here. I mean, I need a professional to work it out. Right here. For free. Because I can't pay you. I'm not trying to pay you some shit. I just need you to work on my neck for free because it fucking hurts. You know, can I get an amen on that? That's what I'm saying. Well, B.I. said I liked and share. You know why? Because you're a generous guy. I appreciate you doing that. Oh, goodness. Let's see here. Edith! Oh, she's the only one that I love putting the little pussy cat eyes up. I do. I tell you what, I had an experience in the past stuff with my guy, and a crazy town person thought she'd put up her pussy up in the chat. And I was like, slow your roll, pussy hole. Hey, we know what that means. Little kitty kitty purr purr. Slow your pussy hole. But Edith has free will to drop that pussy anytime. Drop it like a hot. Drop it like a hot. She can drop it like it's hot anytime she wants. No offense taken. I don't care because she's Edith. Yep. If you don't know Edith, well, you're doing yourself some damage. That's your problem. I do. And she freely can drop her pussy in. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, see, look, she knows. Her pussy even laughs out loud. Her pussy has emotions. You know, I mean, like the first one was the love heart eyes because she's allowed to do that kind of stuff. She deserves it. It's Edith. You know, but her pussy obviously has laughter and comedy in it. You know, hey, what you got in your pussy? Hey, everybody can't be like Edith. No, it just don't work like that. I love you too. It's like a secret love, huh? You and Lucy Lips are about the two that we're like a distant. We see each other in every play. I see, on community pages. We support each other. We do. We have a little bit of a bond, but it's like a secret sisterhood bond. We don't even have to speak on it. It's okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, Tia, I want to tell you, you really helped me last night. I, I, I'm not used to seeing myself in quiet moments when I'm playing the game. That's what I looked like up in the air. So I think I'm going to have to take my TV. My TV currently is up. And I think I may have to put my TV down. Can I just put my camera on something else? No, because I'm still going to look up like this. That hurt my neck, bruh. I'm not trying to do that like every time. So I got to figure out a different plan. Edith is a fire name, and Red sounds like a cartoon. Well, I don't care. I've been redhead all my entire life. Have you seen some of the cartoon characters that I throw up on my live streams? I'll take that bitch and run. You know what I mean? I'm going to take it, bitch. Whoop, 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 run. That's all I'm going to do with it. You know what? That's what I think I'm going to have to do. Because look, Tia, I'll show you. I had to stay up last night and clean the living room. I had enough dirt on the ground to start a whole new garden in August of 2023 in California. From the dog, and I do have shorts on, by the way. So if anybody's wondering, I have my pajama shirt on. And I got little booty shorts on. So we're not going to get all scared about some shit because nobody's trying to show my cooter. Okay, nobody's trying to show a cooter hole. But when I do, like this is, go. That it is too high. See how it's too high? And I got the black curtains on my, I think it's too high. It's great to watch stuff, but I think I'm going to have to take it down and put it down because it was hurting my neck. And I mean, I won't be able to do that if it hurt. Trial and error. It was just a trial and error. I learned that I can't be having all that shit up and trying to look cute and fancy because the dogs. That didn't work. I may have to put Bootstrap in bed when I do it because that didn't work. He thought we was at a circus. He didn't know what the fuck was happening. And then I had to control the dogs when all the dirt was on the ground because he knocked over 2 of my plants. One of them went into shock syndrome. I had to baby it last night because it was in complete shock from being rooted. I don't know. Yeah, bring it down. I think I'm going to have to. Ryan said, they're my favorite people. I'm glad that you're coming in and seeing some of your favorite people. That's what it's about. People ask me, are you a gamer? I'm not really a gamer, bro. Like, I'm not really like a game Sir Lancelot. I'm not game Sir Lancelot. I'm really not. But I do have fun and I do have skills. I played like shit like last night, but I do think it had to do with my positioning and everything else because that was just really difficult. So, that's the way it is. But I want people to come in to the chat and feel good about themselves because they know where it's at. I want people to come into the chat because they know where it's at and they want to have a good time. That's what it's all about to me. That's all I got to say about it. Money grabber, you know what? You've become a resident. Did you know you graduated from visitor to a resident of Redheadville? You left. Not only did you come in my video, my first cam live. You got to experience it. It was fun. It was different and exciting. But you came back through and you left me a message on my comment. You think that those things are not unnoticed, they're noticed. I notice everything. I notice when people are blamers and want to point their fingers, and then I notice people that are lovers and just want to welcome people. That's the group of people that I want. I want to welcome people. Money grabber, you're a welcome kind of guy. I'm so glad that you're on my team. I'm so glad that you are on my page, my channel, my community, and I appreciate you so much. You make me feel very important, and that's awesome business. This ding dong crap. There's Murder Show. There's Gaming with LJ. I mean, I got no. That's JL Gaming with no. That's LJ. That's a. I got a JL and an LJ. Dyslexic motherfucker will be all. I can't do it. Like I get it all mixed up. You know what I mean? Let's see, Nirvana! Did you have a good birthday? It's her birthday month, everybody. Can you tell her hi? It's her birthday all month through. But it's a new month. Was your birthday? Your birthday was in the end of July. Did you celebrate your birthday all July? I don't feel like your birthday was in August. It's a new month. Do you have to cancel out everything? Can I not wish you birthday messages anymore? Can I not wish you the best for the rest of your year because it's a new month? I don't know what's happening. But I love her. If you guys aren't connected to Nirvana, you're making a mistake. Yeah, I did. I was hurting my neck like I was a freaking porn star. I mean, I did. The only difference was as I didn't have any headache tension from my hair being pulled. You know what I mean? I just really only had tension right here. Right here. It wasn't the business. I wasn't in the business of going to the chiropractor. Hey, boy! Stop chewing my shoe! Hey! Good boy. That's a good boy, Bootsy. You don't chew Grandma's shoes. He's the only dog I have. He's not mine. I dog sit him. That does weird shit. Come here. Honey, you can't. Grandma's shoes. Come here. You come here, booty. Grandma not mad. Grandma not mad. Come here. Come on. Come on. Okay, listen. Grandma's shoes. We got a berry tree in the front yard. Sometimes the berries get stuck on the end of my shoes, and he wants to chew the berries off. You can't do it, Boots. I know you're schizophrenic. I know he's just laying right here. He just wants to put his head right here. He's just trying to be as good as he possibly can. You got to lower the screen so you don't look. I'm going to have to, which I don't really know how I'm going to do because it took me about 7 days to get the TV switched because the TV in my living room broke. And so I had to take the TV out of my daughter's room and put it in here. And that was tough on my arms. So I may have to take that all down, put the TV down, and then have the camera up close. OG Raider said that the camera was too far away. Do you guys agree with that? Was it too far away? Was I looking like itty bitty like this? Or was I looking like titty fritty like this? I don't know, but I got to try to figure it out. I don't know what's going to happen with it. Luck in this house, Olivia! Olivia! I appreciate you, Olivia. You know what? I don't know why that is like that because I know that you come in here. And I am going to do this because I don't, nobody give me no shit about shit. I had to go through, but I know that her channel is, I've been knowing her for a long time and her channel is kind of geared that way. So don't come in here and be like, well, my channel's geared that way. Your name's not Olivia. Don't try to expect to be getting shit just because other people do. I get tired of people blamers. You know, Mary Jo Ellen has overalls. Why don't I? Well, Billy Bob came with 2 extra pencils. How come I don't have one? Well, you know, Johnny Be Good has an extra ream of paper. How come I can't have a sheet? You know, that sounds stupid. Like, just stay in your lane, stay in your circle. It's all that you have to do. That's all you got to do. Oh my goodness. I know how Olivia, we've been friends for a minute. Remember I said that you're like family cuz my middle niece's name is Olivia. You know what I mean? It's been a while. It's been a while. I've always wanted to play with a game girl. You do? You want to play with a game? I don't well, I don't think I'm it cuz I'm not really a game girl. I don't feel like I'm a game girl. Am I a game girl now? Is that what I am? Am I turning into one of those people? I enjoy it and I enjoy being with y'all. I also like crocheting and drinking coffee and gardening and having a great time and showing you vlogs about my life of real life shit. You guys want to see the blanket that I'm working on? I'll show you. Hey, Snow Owl! I see you, you crazy motherfucker. Yep. This is my Afghan. Go up higher. Yep, yep, yep. I'm getting towards the tail end of it. Getting towards the tail end of it. It'll be my third one in 2 months. This beginning of the month starts my third month that I've been doing it, but I'll be able to squeeze out another one. I think the next one I'm going to be making is going to be whites, greens, and yellows because I have a whole bunch of that. But I'm getting rid of my yarn. I'm going to be moving. My whole table right here is packed full of packing stuff. I'm going to be moving and such. So I'm just trying to get rid of my yarn. Kid Wonder, I appreciate you being here. Oh my gosh, that's good to see you. And oh, look at Snow Owl says the lovely red. I woke up like this. Shit like that. Shit like that. You see my diamond earrings that make me look like I'm an old woman because they hang down, they swing low. The sweet chariot. Come on, for to carry me home. Swing low, swing chariot. It's because my ears used to be gauged. Well, my son's girlfriend bought me a gauging kit because they shrunk up a little bit. I'm going to gauge them back. And once I get them gauged back, I'm going to slip these diamond earrings underneath it so I'll have a gauge and then a slip of my, because I got to wear the diamond earrings, you know. They're fairly new. I mean, I got to wear them. When I bought them, I told the bitches if I'm having sex, they need to stay on. So I mean, you know, are they durable? And I mean, you know, I haven't tried it out yet, but I feel like they're going to be okay. They snapping back. They'll be great for see, look right there. But I got to get my gauges. So I'm going to be gauging it up. I love your earrings. Well, I appreciate it. You know, I used to be a jewelry whore. You know, with costume jewelry, I always wore earrings and different kind of stuff or whatever. But I got old and I just like diamonds now, you know. I just like diamonds. I get on live and my nose just wants to run. I am I allergic to it? I mean, do I have IRL allergies? It seems awkward that every time I do an IRL, my nose is a faucet. I have no idea what's happening right now. Jiminy Christmas. Well, Luck, how have you been? You know, you're laughing so hard right now. Wow, that's what it's all about, though, isn't it, though? I mean, we're just having a little time. We just want to make this clear so that everybody knows it. I do not call this coffee time. Okay, I just happen to drink coffee, and I hate to break it to everybody in the world. There's a lot of motherfuckers that drink coffee. And there's a lot of motherfuckers that not only drink coffee, but they might do an IRL when they're doing it. Guaranteed you didn't make it up. Okay, I mean, I feel really, really bad that somebody wants to claim this. I'm drinking coffee when I'm on live. That's normal shit, folks. I mean to tell you, now it'd be abnormal if I was drinking like a cup of like horse piss. All right, that would be something different. I mean, what you can get pick that up. Pick that up. It's original. And then if somebody else starts drinking the horse piss, then you have a valid reason to say, I started the horse piss drinking. I got a horse, I had it piss, and I started drinking it. Now everybody's drinking horse piss. All right, that I can understand. It's a little bit unique. But when you're going to pull out something like coffee and be like somebody's stealing what you do, there's a lot of folks that drink coffee. Lord Jesus, help us all. Can I get an amen? I like coffee. Oh, Snow Owl. I'm a coffee whore. I'll drink it black if I have to. I don't add no sugar. Mm-mm. Cream. I do cream. Wow. I almost went south real quick. But I do cream in my coffee. I do creamy everywhere. You know what I mean? Why would I discriminate coffee by any means? That's just not happening. Anyways, let's see here. Snow, yes. I'm sipping now. Are you sipping coffee? You do drink coffee, huh? You do. How's Ma? Today's the 2nd. Time's coming. Everything's good. Charlie Brown's on track. I feel like we've got positive vibes, headed in the Washington train. That was just a little bit of a little poo-poo. You know what I mean? It wasn't a big train. It was just a little caboose. I become wild if I don't drink coffee. Well, I can tell you right now, I get a headache. The headache will turn into a migraine. I have migraine medicine. It works fabulous, but I don't like to take it unless I have to. I'm not trying to do all that shit. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. No, I'm not. I'm not trying to do it. But I have gone down from 3 pots of coffee a day to 1. To 1 pot of coffee a day. So, I mean, that's really been beneficial to my esophagus. My Barrett's esophagus. Yeah, last night, too, my lips. Look it. I had to put like healing protection on my lipozoids. I was talking, the fan was blowing, and I kept licking my lips. My lips started swelling online. I could feel it. I mean, it was like, it was horrible. I got some stuff on it now. I have 5 days till my birthday. Ryan's gonna have a birthday in 5 days. I can't spoil it now, no. I can't spoil it now, no. I hope I'm streaming on your 5th day. I would love. OG Raider only drinks iced coffee. He'll drink hot coffee, but he likes iced coffee. I get cold easy. I get cold really easy. So, and then once I get cold, I'm fucked. So, did you guys hear that? That's from doing that. I mean to tell you, I am hurting right here. I got to bring my TV. I'm going to do that today and get it fixed up so that I can try to figure it out. I want to get Family Feud. I'm going to have to play a couple a couple of practice games because I don't know if I'm going to be able to type with my spelling and the dyslexia and stuff. I don't know if I'll be able to type fast enough to do what I need to do, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Well, I do hope you have a happy birthday, Ryan. Do you have any extra plans? Do you? And you know what? It's okay if you don't. You know what I mean? I always feel like when someone's like, no, I don't have plans. It don't matter. That don't mean you're not special. That doesn't mean that 2 people didn't be like, boom, chick, boom, and then made you. You know what I mean? Somebody did in some point, and that's what's important. So that's what's going down. Oh, let's see here. Lions up here. What's going down, Lions? I'm not sure if I've ever seen you before. I can't remember. If I have, I apologize. I hope you're enjoying yourself. You're probably wondering what's wrong with me. I don't have Betty Scrotamize. I don't. I just, I'm old. So, we got sackage. on the eyes, you know, ain't nothing that can't be stretched out. You know what I mean? I don't know if I should walk around doing that shit, but it does. It just all stretches out every now and then, you know. So, anyways, what are we doing today? I did get my living room done yesterday. I need to put away some laundry. Oh my gosh, you guys want to see? I hate to show you. I guess I'm gonna. Do you guys want to see? I'm gonna wait till Savage Moses' baby that's not born yet gets a little bit bigger. I handmade him some washcloths. I'm a broke bitch. It takes me a long time to do some extra stuff. I got a small amount of money. I get paid once a month. I get a small amount of money. That's my fun money for myself. I normally end up spending it on other people. And that brings me joy. I'm not like trying to, you know, whatever. But you guys want to see some shit? Let me show you just really quick. I really shouldn't show anybody these because I want it to be a surprise, but I don't care. So I know for sure that J Dubs' baby's getting this. It's her grandbaby. Look at this. Look, it comes with the little knot little hair thing. Look, and it comes with this is what's this called? Long john material, but they're bell bottoms. They're bell bottoms on the end with the pants. Look, is that not adorable? Yeah, that's from Red. I'm gonna send that to J Dubs. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to afford to mail it though. OG Raider said that he would help me with it. We'll see if he does. I think he will. I got this for the Godfather's baby. Look, it's My Little Pony, Charlie. I thought of you. Charlie sees all. I did. I thought about you. But look, it's My Little Pony. And it's got the little bottoms, right? This is the pajama set. But then look, it comes with two. It comes with two sets. Look at this. 12 months. My Little Pony set. They didn't have your size, Charlie sees all. I think I would have bought you one. The horn was in the appropriate place, so you wouldn't have to worry about walking around with your erected unicorn horn. But this right here, look, isn't it cute? Sassy face, fun face, let's party. So that's gonna be for Godfather. And then this, I don't know which one is which. One of them is going to be Godfather's and one of them is going to be J Dubs. I'm not sure which one's going to be which. But I got this sweet little one. They're all for winter. Look at that. Isn't that cute? And then this is an apple. That's an apple little onesie. Isn't that sweet? And then a plum one. They're all long sleeve, you know. So I mean to tell you, I think that's cute. I think it's cute. It's Gerber. That's a good brand, Gerber. So there's that. Like I said, I don't know which one's going to who yet. And then these sweet jammies. Look, comes with one shirt. And then I like owls, right? I like owls. My grandma, I have a tattoo of an owl in my tits. And I got owl stuff in my house. My grandma liked owls, so she's dead. But I like them because of her. So I got owls. But look at that. Isn't that cute? So it comes with two shirts and then it comes with two pants. It comes with the two pants. Comes with the pants like this and the pants like that. So I did some YouTube shopping, spent my private little money that I have for what I want to do. I could have spent it on myself. That's what it's for. It's for me to do whatever I want. And I didn't. So I got to get those packages put together now. I don't think I'm going to be able to mail them until next month. We'll just see if I sell any crocheting stuff. Sometimes I sell some of my crocheting stuff and I'm able to make extra cash, and do some extra things. But at least I'm in the process of it. Ask Savage Moses, Jamaican Entertainment, Gerald Winters. I'm a woman of my word. It takes me just a while to get to what the only person I never heard back from when I sent them something was Real Brother. He never told me that he got it. He never came to me and said that he appreciated it or thank you. I think maybe he may have on his stream, but he did not come to me and have gratification. So I have no idea if he even got his hats or anything. I hope he did. So let's see here. Let's see your Slice. I just folded all my son's clothes yesterday. He needs no more for now. How old is your son, Slice? You have a son? You have a green headset. You know, I'm a redhead. Green is a complementary color to red in all things, especially with cosmetology. That's how you get a green tone out is you put a red tone in. And it complements. I love your green headset. Yeah, yesterday was a mess, Slice. You should have seen me on my cam. It was different. And then I had a short fucking dress on, so I couldn't go out because what if I got excited and like opened up everything? And there was a sneak peek. I wasn't trying to do it. Wasn't that kind of show. It wasn't that kind of show. So I have to be careful. Trial and error. Yeah, trial and error. You got to figure it out by doing trial and error, right? Mm-hmm. He's one. You got one kid, Slice. You're like but 19. Like what? How many kids you got? I'm not busting you in the chops, but I'm just saying, how many kids you got? Like, do you got a plethora? Are you one of them motherfuckers that just like to impregnate people, or you just got one? It was a test trial and you got one. I have no idea. You're confusing me. Thank you. I had that headset for a while now. I like it. It's unique. It's green. I like it. You're making me want to get a green one. I wouldn't want a green, like bullfrog green. I like that green that you have. If I get a green one, are you going to be a fucking pansy on your videos and say someone's trying to cap your shit? Or are you going to be a complimenter because you're a trendsetter and you're like, I got one, then Red got one? I mean, what are you going to do? Are you going to be a dickhole or are you going to be a sweet cheek? I don't know, Slice, but I'll block your shit if you're a dickhole. Hey, 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 hey. We don't do dickholes up here. No, we don't. Put your dick up. We don't do dickholes up here. No, get it away. Get it away. Put your dick hole up. We don't want it here. You gotta put your dick hole up. Yeah, we don't want you in here. You know what I mean? Goodness gracious. Killer! Killer! I come and are you coming and visiting me? Hey, 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 hey! I tell you what, this whole cam thing is a game changer. It's just weird for Red to be seeing herself. This is natural. This is natural. It's weird. It's just really weird. See, Slice says we gonna be twinning. I mean, what kind of pussy fart would you be if you were like, well, I had the first green one. And then Red got a green one. Why? Why? I mean, if you don't put some positivity in your coffee, you're going to be drinking on sweet sorrow every day of your life. Who wants to drink on sweet sorrow? Shut the fuck up. Ants. And walking around with your nobody wants it. Trust me. I have filmed a few dick holes in my life. They're not pretty. They're not pretty. You know, you can be a pretty dick hole. Yeah. I'm not saying Slice isn't a dick hole. He's just being a pretty one. I don't mind it. He's a cute little pretty little dick hole, Slice. You know you don't mind sharing because you don't mind twinning with me. That's okay. It's okay. Arsh! What are you doing? Are you coming back to YouTube? You know, you get sketchy with your mouth. But I feel like you know that already because we already know this about you. You know, you kind of get a little bit sketchy fetch. You know what I mean? But we love Arsh. We've known him for a long time. He can be kind of crazy pants, but he can be, you know, he's like the Abood. He's the sweet and sour, but Abood's the sweet and sour of YouTube. You can't have his title. No, Abood is the sweet and sour of YouTube. He really is. I got you dying over here. Well, isn't that what it's about? I mean, I'm an amateur comedian. You know, if I'm not killing you, what are you doing? If you're not laughing one time, I mean, I think I pretty much am sucking the kahuna. You know, I feel like that. Woo-wee! Isn't that what they do? Woo-wee! Isn't that what they is? That's what KJ does with his titties. That's what we were talking about last night. KJ, like he does that dance, but like when he does that woo, that's like one tit. He's like woo, you know, that's so KJ. Yeah, he was promoting tits like that. So that's what was his challenge when he was doing that. He really was. Let's see here, Brian. What's happening, Brian? You know, you're such a great supporter, Brian. I really do appreciate everything that you do. You're a beam. You're a beam. Like when you're in Fortnite and you mark where you want to go and there's a beam that, you know, is up in the air. That's Brian Wright. Are we going to Brian Wrightville? I don't know, but I just love it when you're here. I do. I do. Let's see here. How are you doing, Tashria? I didn't see her. Did she? Am I saying it wrong? Tashria? Miss T, how's it going? Come on in. Welcome on in to Redheadville. Yeah, this is about all I do. You know, I come on in the morning. I haven't even done anything. I'm just drinking my damn coffee and I'm crocheting on a damn blanket. You know what I mean? This is what we do up in here. Well, welcome on in. Get comfortable. You know, I just visited. I'm going to head back on August 9th. Hey, nice for you. That sounds nice. Have a great stream, Red Slice. I appreciate you coming in and I appreciate you not caring about twinning. I probably won't get a green one. I like the black, but I do like your green one. I do a lot. Well, I just want to let you guys know I had my first, if you'll go to my page, the very first video, Bootstraps, stop chewing the berries off my shoes. Stop. Go to my video. It's the one that comes up. It was my last video that I just did. It was my first time on the cam. The dog tore it down. It was hysterical. I didn't know what to. It was a lot of fun, a great experience. Give it a thumbs up. Share it out. You know, it's history in the making. No matter how you look at it, it's going to be history in the making. It was my first time. It was my first time doing it. You can't go back to the first. My cherry's been popped. You know what I mean? My face cam. Ironically, I was in this position. But it's the face cam. Yeah, it was my cherry's been popped. I'm no longer a newbie on the cameras. Nope. I've had one scratch in that race. You know what I'm saying? One little scratch. Let's see, I'm laughing so hard again. Well, today's going to be a good day. I feel like it's going to be a little bit warm. You know, it's August. It has not been a hot summer. Daddy Joseph keeps telling everybody that you just wait, especially because he lives in Portland. So I'm in California. He says this winter is going to be the breaker. I tell you what, it gets hot in my double wide, but I tell you right now, it gets cold in this bitch. You'll be able to see my breath. I'd rather be cold than hot, though. Cold, I can bundle up and get myself gathered up. Hot, I'm just a sweaty mess. Yeah, it's just horrible. I don't even know how I'm going to stream because that light, that LED light, nobody told me that bitch was hot. I mean, I know that I've done like performances and I know that I've like sang in front of people with the lights on. And I understand I have done all of these things. I've done musicals. I've been on stage. I know what being on stage is. That's totally different. I didn't even think about having the LED light on me. I felt like I was in a tanning bed. Look at me. I didn't even have this yesterday. I didn't even have this tan. That was from my LED light. The bitch was making me sweat profusely. It looked like a beam from heaven was coming down on me. I had to turn the bitch down. It was crazy. Let's see. Two shots. I miss you. I do miss you. I love seeing your name. Oh, I'm so glad you came in here. Not one shot, but two shots. Not one shot, but two shots. It just depends on the way you want to look at it, you know? It's so many different things, but you don't got one, you got two, my ninja. You know what I mean? I just love it. Scotman! Hey, 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 hey. Do you know about Scotman? He loves his redhead. Do you know about Scotman? He tries his best, man. He's in and out of chats, 'cause he knows where it's at. He's got his own channel. Hey, he's my Scotman, yeah. He's my Scotman, yeah. Go get your own, yeah, yeah. 'Cause he's my Scotman, yeah. It's good to see you. Let's see. Wait, I wrote them. It used to be the young and youth. I created it. The Lord created it. I'm not taking any credit. The Lord created it. It was the young and youth. It was the first year of kindergarten through the first year of college was the age range of my students. I had about 75. I was the young and youth choir director at my church. Yes, I got in trouble a lot, but for the most part, my church was very, very comforting about, me doing that. Legally, they had to have people come in and monitor. I didn't care, but I didn't have to have anybody with 75 students. They were talking all kinds of special needs, uh, ADHD, smart kids, people that were shy, people that were outgoing, all kinds. You can't have 75 students without having a little bit of everything. And I was able to maintain and correctly control the atmosphere with all 75 students without help. Granted, legally, there was help that did come in and observe. I didn't care. I didn't care. But I did 7 musicals. Bootstrap and maple sauce, stop chewing the berries on my shoes. Just a minute. I'm about ready to do some damage. Hey, 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 hey. Get away from my shoe. Pickle Juice don't care. She just wants to be right here by my butt. She's a smart little girl. When I sit down, my flappage is like it's like a blanket. We'll put lotion on it. It's like a blanket. Like my fat just rolls right over her like a comfort zone. Put some lotion on it. You know what I mean? Anyways, let's see here. What do we got going on? Devo and Upstate. See, I remembered his name. Yay. I remember his name. I hope you're having a good morning, Devo. I'm actually going to be partaking in our connection here in a little bit. I just am careful of how I say it. I know that you freely say it on your channel. You get some shit. I guess you don't. Your whole community's like that. But I mean, I went from smoking medical marijuana to being a drug addict my entire life. Did you know I never even seen any drugs? None at all. And the first drug that I saw was medical marijuana. It wasn't even medical marijuana at the time because that was back in the 80s. I was a senior in high school. And I saw marijuana for the first time. And I smoked it throughout high school. And I got married. I got married when I was 21. And I stopped smoking when I started having a family. I didn't smoke, crazy town, just, whatever, just here and there. But when I had children, I stopped. I didn't smoke when I had babies growing up and doing all that. Got injured at work. My workman's comp doctor, because I have medicine issues, I can't take medicine like normal people. He recommended medical cannabis to me. And like for the last 8, almost going on 9 years, for the last 8 years, that's been my main source of medication. How dare somebody turn that shit around and make it seem like that, your delusional bullshit is crazy. But people do. They will try to grasp onto something just to bring you down. You know what I say? Fuck them. Yeah. You don't like me. I don't care. Yeah. Fuck them. You don't like me, I don't care. I mean, for Pete's sakes, the shit that I be hearing that's lies is comical. But you know what? I don't pay that no attention. I don't pay that no. Misery loves company. You ever heard that? Misery loves company. Misery can't survive on their own. Misery has to have a buddy. You know, they have to have a buddy to be like, I'm miserable. Are you miserable? Well, I'm not going to be careful. Are you miserable? Well, I'm miserable too. Well, let's just be miserable together. Well, let's make everybody miserable. Okay, what are we going to do? We're going to do a misery train. Let's get on the misery train. That's what they do. That's what they do. I don't swim in shit. No, I don't swim in shit. Because it stinks. You know what I mean? I don't swim around in shit. If I'm gonna swim around in shit, I'm gonna swim around in my own shit because my shit don't stink. Hey. Oh, you ever heard that term? Well, she thinks her shit don't stink. I'm she. Yeah, I'm the sheester. I just, it don't matter to me. Just sit down. Okay, just sit down. Go get in line and get a ticket for somewhere else because the misery train passed a long time ago. Long time ago. Bipolar! I actually like watching you, bro. First of all, I don't know if you're really bipolar. Well, and if you are, I'm not saying anything bad. Let me tell you about bipolar. There is a sign somewhere that has been created by the bipolar community, 1 and 2. Okay, because there's more than one. We're not talking bipolar 2 as in as well. We're saying bipolar 1 and 2. There is a billboard somewhere that says if you are bipolar and apeshit crazy, please call 1-800-REDHEAD. She will love you to death. Bipolar people love me. They do. I don't know why. Maybe because I understand it a little bit and I'm not a trigger. You know, you understand what people's triggers are. And if you are a trigger cockbacker, you're a dickhole. Why would you want to trigger? Now, that don't mean bipolar motherfuckers can have an excuse to be like, well, I was mantic and this is why. I didn't know fuck what you heard. You know right from wrong. But I surely am not going to be the trigger. That's wrong. Don't. My first marriage, my ex-husband, I've never been married, my only marriage. My ex-husband was bipolar 2. Got diagnosed later in life. We knew he was bipolar, but he didn't get bipolar 2 until after we got divorced. I was his trigger. You know, I would say things and do things and press things that were wrong. And I took classes on if you are with someone who is bipolar and you're not. I got educated on it. And I learned being a trigger is a pussy move. That's fucking wrong. Don't. If you already know somebody has a button, why would you be trying to butt fuck it? Like you on that button just being like, I'm getting you. Oh, I'm getting you right now. Don't do that shit. Being a trigger is overrated. And if that's the only thing that you're good at, trigger your own damn self. Why would you want to trigger somebody else? I don't do it. You love me? I needed to hear that, Snow Owl. I appreciate it. Oh, Nolly Pants. Look at you coming in here, Nolly. Oh, I'm going to try to, can I drop your link? I don't think I can. Pin, report, remove. It doesn't say that I can go. Nolly, if somebody that's got a blue wrench would drop Nolly's link, I really like coming and visiting you. You're so cute. What the other day I came in, your hair wasn't fucked up or nothing, but you had like a bandana on like you were working out. And it wasn't a fresh, you know, it wasn't a fresh brand new do. You know what I mean? Still looking fly as shit. You were with your little soundboard. Ha ha ha. Every time somebody says something, you do a great job. But the next day, when you had your live, dude, you had some Farrah Fawcett shit going on. I mean, my hair wasn't even down and I was doing the nollie. Like you had beautiful hair flow. I'm a cosmetologist. I watched that shit. Like it was on point, Nolly Pants. I appreciate you coming in here and saying, hey. Scott, you are so good. Ashley, oh my little babes. My little interracial baby from the internet. She takes her mom aside. Yep, she does. She takes her mom aside, and that's okay. You know, because she's my baby. I love her. She'll always be my YouTube. I only have one daughter on YouTube. That's it. I have one fly in my hair. Did you see that shit? I heard it. I don't even know what's going on, but that was crazy town. Okay. Yep, Nolly, you know what I'm talking about because you had that bandana on. You looked cute though. You looked. I told you you did. I would not. I would not tell you that you looked cute if you didn't look cute. But that Farrah Fawcett bitch, the next day you had it being. I was like, I want me some Nolly. I mean, you know, you should have got some donos just for the hair flow. That's what I'm saying. For Pete's sakes, that's the way that it should go. You know. So we've got an hour in. You know, I try to get an hour in at least when I'm doing my little chitty chat pat whack up in Redheadville, sipping on some my coffee cocaine. That's what it does for me. There's no cocaine in my coffee. I've never done cocaine. I've never seen cocaine. I don't even know about cocaine. Okay, let's just be honest. Can't say that I haven't been curious about it. I got a lot of folks that I do know that enjoy it. They do. They do. I know a lot of folks that enjoy. I'm not one of them people. You know, I can't do methamphetamines because I'm already high strung. Can you imagine me on methamphetamines? I mean, I would just be like all the time. They'd be like, why isn't Redhead talking? Oh, she's on meth. But does that make you talkative? Not Redhead. What's wrong with her? Well, look at her. I couldn't do it. I'm naturally exciting. I wake up with a firecracker coming out of my cooter. I mean, I have fireworks as soon as I open my eyes. That's the first thing that happens. It's just excitement all the time. I'm on level 7,000. I'm supposed to be on 1,500. I wake up on 7,000. Could you imagine me trying to do some methamphetamines? Am I even saying it right? That would be horrible business. I would be like one of them toys you just like kind of wind up and I'd be like all the time. I'm not trying to do it. It's not how I want to spin my business. You know, it's really not. Well, I can tell you this. I want to encourage everybody. If you are in a situation in your private business that you're trying to handle, the best way that I can tell you is if you are wrong in any way, accept the responsibility of where you're wrong and move on. You know what I mean? Got some personal shit that's not YouTube related. And it's amazing to me how much people want to point fingers. You know, the thing about pointing fingers, and this is in life, you better heed what I'm saying. Hey, you don't have to heed it, but you should heed it. I don't care what the situation is. If you are doing this, you do this and you do that and you got a problem and you shouldn't be doing that and you need to change and you need to figure it out. You. Bitch, you got 3 fingers pointing right back at you. My hands look like they're dirty because I had to clean all that dirt off of my the floor from the plants going down, and I did last night. It took me like an hour. But I did clean it up, so I feel like my hands are dirty. But anyways, you got 3 fingers pointing back at you. Stop being a youer and start being a doer. Work on your own cage. Okay? If you don't like the way that people portray you or that you're being portrayed, work on yourself. You don't have to bring out... So I have a long-term friend currently that constantly wants to blame everybody else for their problems. Look at your own damn self. Do you have a mirror in your home? Like look at yourself and tell yourself, what can I do to make my life better and stop worrying about everybody else and having a reason why. Circumstances and situations are always there. Stop using it for an excuse. I don't care about your circumstance or situation. Don't point your fingers at everybody else and focus on you. I guarantee you, if you feel like you don't have any growth because you've grown all up right now by yourself, you're all grown up and you don't need advice. That's fart in sign language, by the way, right here. Right here. That's fart. It's a bunch of gas. It's a bunch of gas. You know, asshole. This is asshole in sign language. 1, 2, 3, ass. This is the hole. Asshole. You being an asshole. You know? You being an asshole. You spewing out the gas. You know what I mean? Nobody has time for that shit. And by the way, it stinks. Do you have a Febreze? Do you have a tree air freshener in your car? I mean, do you use the carpet smelly shit? I mean, what kind of smell do you like? I like the smell of sweet Jesus. Okay, I'm not trying to go around with shitty McPherson all the time. Who wants to be shitty McPherson? I don't want to be shitty McPherson. That's just not what I'm doing. Is my baby in here? Good morning. You woke me up, you motherfucker. I wasn't saying, you mother Hubbard. You woke me up. You did. Tia and Oma saying that I got to bring my TV down. So I guess that's what my goal is going to be today. I might as well, if I'm going to do that, I might as well get the cleaner and clean that whole area up. But I think I'm going to have to take the TV down because I got porn star neck right here. From being in this position, babe. I can't, I need to have that muscle ready for when you come home, and I feel like I extended it. I feel like it was extended. You know, so I'm going to have to lower my TV. They said it would be better if I did. And then I think I'm going to do what you said and use my tripod. I don't know how I'm going to hook the camera to my tripod, though, because it's made for a phone. It's not made for the camera. I'm going to try to work it out. I don't know. Let's see here. I'm missing everybody. Let's see here. Teeny! Hey, yeah. Someone needs to tell my ex that. He thinks I'm trying to shut his YouTube down. I have 2 kids. I ain't got time. You know what? Let me tell you something about it. If you got time to try to shut down anything, and you're trying to do it to like somebody else, like you got a lot of time on your hands. And you know, bless his heart that he feels like you're trying to do it. I mean, at some point, you know, maybe you just need to step back and take a time out. You know what I mean? I don't try to do anything but excellence. I miss it sometimes. I miss it sometimes. You know, I don't always hit the mark of being fabulous. But I can tell you right now, that's my goal each and every time. And each and every time that I do miss it, there's going to be a time that I don't. You know, there's going to be a time that I don't miss it and that I'm just hitting it right on the mark. There's a funny thing about exes. You know, I don't have a lot. I don't have a lot. My last love, I'm still very much so in love with. You know, I don't date. I don't require to have a constant dick in me. You know, I don't require a whole lot of, you know, texting and sexting. I don't require that. Do I enjoy it? Well, of course I do. Of course I do. Who doesn't enjoy that shit? Do I encourage it in areas that are not really the best for me? I really don't. So, you know, my words to people that think that are sabotaging them, stop worrying about what other people are doing constantly in your life. If you're always worried about what other people are doing for their own life or in your life, you are not focusing on you. Focus on you. You're not perfect. I hate to break it to the world. You are not perfect. Everybody in the OG Raider, you're not perfect. Scottman, you're not perfect. Ryan, you're not perfect. What? Redhead, you are not perfect. It's the people that strive to be better. That's where the perfection comes in. People see it. They're like, you know what? Everybody got bad days, but those people just roll. Roll with it. Stop blaming other people for everything that you got bad toward you in my past. I tell you what, we all have pasts. We all have pasts. I've been sexually assaulted. I've been so many different things in my life that I don't talk about. I obviously don't use them as an excuse to be the bitch. I don't use my circumstance to be a cunt. I don't use my circumstance to be a trigger. I use my circumstance to encourage other people that may not be able to see a light. That's what you got to do. Some folks you got to eliminate out of your life. Some folks you got to eliminate them out of because they're constantly in misery. Constantly in misery. Redhead don't roll like that. I don't roll in misery. I just really don't. Yeah, Arsh is in here, babe. Isn't that fun shit? I know. I told him, because we know he can get, his mouth can get a little crazy. But he's here. That's all that matters to me. You see the Arsh name, if you know. He's not on my block list. He might be on yours, but he's not on mine. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh. Well, we got an hour and 11 minutes in. I've got 12 people in the chat because you know where it's at. I did my first cam. Go to my page. It's the first video that you see. Please give it a thumbs up. Give me a comment. I love reading the comments. And good or bad, I just take the bad ones off. You know what I mean? I don't keep negativity on my shit. I just take it off. But I don't mind reading them because that means I'm doing something. Hater. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta take the time to put some hateful shit down. I bet your life sucks. Yeah, that's what you do. Your life must suck the biggest dick ever that's got some bacteria on it. And you love sucking it. Because you're a bacteria sucker. You just like that bad juju. Well, I like bacteria free when I'm sucking. I mean, just go for it. I mean, if there's something crusty on the end, why would you want to be in it? I don't need your crust. Okay, I don't need the crust. We're good. We're good. Teeny. How many? You got one ex dude? How many kids you got, Teeny? Did you say he was your no, you said he was your ex, but you didn't say you had kids. So I don't know if you have kids. You got kids with your ex? That's where it's touchy. I was a little bit fortunate. With my ex-husband, I had a restraining order for 8 years. And my children had a restraining order till they were 18 years old. And then they were able to make up their mind. And what I can say is this. I taught my children not to hate their dad. Why would I want to put down the person? It don't matter. I laid with them. It don't matter if it was a bad situation and you got pregnant. It does not matter. Do not ruin your children's inner confidence by bad-mouthing the other person, even if they deserve it. Why would you do that to your children? I had a restraining order for 8 years. My kids weren't allowed to see their dad till they were 18, and they were able to make their own decision. To this day, all 3 of my children love their dad. They love their dad. And that's because he wasn't around. That wasn't because of his example. That wasn't because it was because I didn't badmouth talk him. I didn't say your dad's ape shit crazy and that's why he's not here. I didn't say I had to protect you because I felt like I was going to die. I didn't say those types of things. I would say things like your dad's a little bit sick. Just a little bit sick in his mind, but that don't mean he don't love you. In his sickness, the only thing that he's got is his love for his children, and he loves you. OG Raider paid for proms. He paid for prom dresses. He paid for prom tickets and shoes and graduation outfits and did a lot of things that dads do because, this mom couldn't do it. And so he filled in the gap. That did not make my children hate their dad. I didn't put their dad down. I said, be thankful that we have somebody that fills in the gap for you and take that for what it's worth, but you love your dad. Your dad loves you. And to this day, I can honestly say, in the mental state that he may be in and out of, one thing that he is confident in is children loves him. And that was taught to them. That was taught to them to love him. That's your father. Let's see here. I never speak bad about my kids' dad. He gave me two. You have two babies? Amazing girls. Aw. I always told them all the good things he's done. No, 100%. That's good, Teeny. I get so frustrated with younger moms that constantly want to talk shit about their kids' fathers. I understand that there are bigger problems. I understand that there might be bigger issues. You don't have to like nobody at all. You don't even have to love them. You don't have to do any of that shit. Circumstances are circumstances. You would not exist if the ape shit person didn't create you. I'm thankful for so many people that are alive today because their parents chose to have a moment, be it bad or wrong. They had a moment and a life was created. That's all I'm saying. You don't have to like your people. But if you are talking shit to your children about somebody that purposely, because you just want to make sure that you're, why would you want to do that? Why would you want to do that? Why would you want them to constantly feel like they got to go get help? Because the people that made them in their circumstance. I had a girlfriend in high school that was a rape baby. Her mom got raped and she got pregnant and she kept her baby. And she didn't find out she was a rape baby till we were in high school. She just didn't know who her dad was. And she didn't know that till we were in high school. And she cried. Understandably, she cried and she cried and she cried. And I understandably, I was there crying with her. In that circumstance and at that moment, I couldn't imagine being without her. And I wasn't happy for the situation that happened. I was happy that the decision that her mother made to keep a pregnancy knowing that it was a rape baby and she didn't take it out on her child. She loved her child. And as her child grew up, I got to be friends with her at that moment and she served a time together. Do I honor the problem? I don't honor the problem. I don't honor the problem. I honor the person. I honor the person. I was eating. Well, I probably just made you throw up, OBI. Yeah, did you upchuck? I'm just saying. Roger, little love bunny. How you doing, you little bunny pants? Are you coming in here and saying hi to your redhead? Hey, 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 hey. Whoa, do you love it? Roger, little love bunny. Do you love it? Roger, I know you do. I got makeup on still from. I literally just woke up and just decided to get on, and that's the way that it goes. Can't say your name. Hassan? Ismail Hassan? Am I close? Can I get credit for trying both names? Ismail Hassan? Is that correct? Well, welcome on in. Come on in, baby. Take your shoes off. Come on in, baby. Take your shoes off. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Yeah, come on in. Let's see. Oh, my goodness. What's your name? Puddin' Tane. Ask me again. I'll tell you the same. It's Redhead by Nature. Yep. Let's see here. OBR. You know what, Opie? I think he's not a younger. I don't think so. I mean, I've been following him for a minute. I think he's a grown ass man. Now you're getting me confused. I feel like I'm getting confused with everything. My son's father checked out of adulting. It's quite sad. You know what? It is. My kid's dad also. With his mental illness, when we I'm not taking credit for it. When we were younger. That's why I did compliment him when I wasn't being a trigger. I was all the things that he wasn't in his eyes. When he was sad, I would bring him sunshine. When he was thirsty, I brought him something to drink. I'm talking mentally. I'm not talking physically something to drink. Of course, I did that too. When he was hungry for life, I brought him the platter of food. And with our separation in the long term of the restraining order and everything else, now that we are in our older times, when you don't assess certain activities in your brain, and you don't take the right classes, and or you don't exercise the right tools, those habits can become worse. And those habits can be stronger as you get older. And there's nothing wrong with stepping away. There's nothing wrong with stepping away. There is nothing wrong with sheltering and stepping away from the madness. Not at all. Just don't talk shit about it. You can if you want to, but just don't talk shit about it, because they're in such a dark place that sometimes they think other things are just the reality, and that's the way they're so used to chaos. So used to chaos that they have to create their own chaos to feel comfortable in their own skin. Yeah, I knew that OBI was older. Yeah, you're good. You're almost 30, homie. You feeling old? You shouldn't be. 50, wait till you hit your 50s. It's wonderful. My 40s was rocking. Hey, my 40s was bitch titties. I'll tell you that right now. Bitch titties. And I'm just now in my 50s. I'm 51. And so far, it's been a good time. It's been a good time. Mama, JK, and Tia are probably sleeping. We were up all night. Were you guys all up all night? Were you playing? Them kids got me up at night doing that shit. My whole sleeping patterns have been off because of it. Bootstrap. 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 Where did he go? Oh, there he is. No, that's not him. I gotta find where Bootstrap is. Bootstrap! Bootstrap Billy! Get in here! Come here. Come over here. Good job, Bootstrap Billy. I have to pee. I don't think I can take you guys. I don't think I can take you guys pee with me. I feel like that would be YouTube violations. So I may have to close the stream because I feel like urination's coming on whether I want it to or not. You know what I mean? So let's see here. Almost 36. I just downloaded Fortnite on. Oh, yes. Get it on. I'm going to hop on tonight. Get it. Hey, Sky. You 51, but you don't look like that. You look younger, and that's a blessing. You know what? It is a blessing. Let me tell you why. I've always looked older. I was the only one in high school at 18 because I'm almost 6 foot tall and I'm kind of a big Amazon. I was the only one in high school that could buy alcohol at 18. I didn't get carded. So, of course, we were able, I was never like an alcoholic or anything, but you know how kids are. If we wanted to have something, we would go get it. And I could buy it because I looked older. And in my 20s and in my 30s, I always had people say, well, Red, you're going to hate it when you get older because you look older now. You're going to look older when you're older. I don't know what happened, but like in my 40s, some shit started happening and other people started looking like a graveyard. Their face could hold a 7-day rain. I mean, like, I was like, is that what cigarettes do to you? I don't know. I don't know what happens, but I'm blessed that at 51, I kind of look decent. Yeah, am I giving myself a hootie hoo? Well, fuck it, probably. I don't care. Who doesn't want to feel good about their own damn self? I feel good about my damn self. Why not? But I do try to rock my shit, and I don't care if I even looked 51. I am. Why would I want to look something else? I don't swim in shit. I am what I am, and that's what I am. You know what I mean? I don't try to be somebody else. That's just the way that goes. Let's see here. I appreciate that, Sky. I do. I try my very best. I do try my very best, for sure. Well, I got an hour and a half in. There's 10 of you here. I just wanted to say good morning. Good morning, Mary Sunshine. What made you wake so soon? You frightened away the stars and you scared away the moon. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Keep tuned. Hit my notification bell. Go please hit my last live stream. It was my first cam action. It was very, very entertaining. I laughed many times. I love you guys. Thank you for being supportive. and I'll see you on the flip side.